How's it going, everyone? We're here with our second week of Halloween skins, and check out the Night Stalker set. It made it in. Of course it did, because it is freaking awesome. Now, when it comes to glowing, the only part that actually glows is the teeth and the eyes, which we'll check out at the end because, you know, as it being the second week of Halloween skins, a lot of stuff glows. But this set is really awesome. Johnny did a great job on it, and it was one of the two sets that were voted on for the contest. And this one lost of a vote. It was 3-2 on this, so you know, against it. So it was a tight one, and I really loved it. So I'm glad to see it also made it into the game with this second week of Halloween goodness. So let's go ahead and take a look. All this stuff is still available. You can still pick up the fog machine, the speaker, the cauldron, and the strobe light for the rest of this week up until the 1st. Then they will be gone forever. So make sure you go ahead and pick these items up. A lot of people keep asking, do I get to keep these? Do I get to keep these? Well, you spent real money on them, so of course you get to keep them. You can use them throughout any time in Rust. These will be normal items you can place anytime, just like the snowman and the Scarecrow and all these other crazy little guys right here. You know, just like all the holiday stuff, the Christmas lights and all that. They stick around forever. You can use them any time of the year. So that make that kind of clear. For some people, I know that was like, wait, should I buy or not because of that? So, yeah, that's kind of what we had going on. So let's take a look at our deployables. We've got a old one that got dug up. If you guys remember the AK from Hell, well, this is its box counterpart, the box from Hell, and it is brought to us by Cirque. And it's a crazy looking box. It, of course, glows, as you would expect, which we'll show at the end. You can pick this guy up for a price of $2.99, and this one will probably be worth quite a bit. So if you have the extra moolah to get an extra one, I would, because the AK from Hell is one of the few AKs that's actually really worth quite a bit still. And you know, there's a flood of AK skins out there, so that's saying something. And people always love their large boxes. Next up, we've got this awesome garage door I somehow missed, but help brought to my attention. I'm glad it's here. FaZe did an awesome job on this garage door. It looks really great. Of course, the pumpkin face glows. You got some spiders and so forth on it. You jump around the back, it's identical, but it's got a nice little green roller with spiders on it, which I thought was kind of cool. Go ahead and roll it up and roll it down, and there you go. You can grab this guy for a price of $2.99, like a lot of the other glowing skins this week. And yeah, they'll definitely be worth something. The glowing doors usually, they have a kind of soft period of where they're good, and then everyone kind of has them, and that's it. So that's one you're gonna have to kind of work on yourself there. As you can see, the awesome looking wooden door brought to us by Mishka has done really well, and it's the Halloween wooden door. It's got all the little pumpkins and everything on it. It's a great looking piece, and as a runner-up, I'm glad that it made it in. Great details to it. Beautiful door. This one will run you a $1.49, so it's actually discounted glowing skin, so that's pretty cool there. For the furnace, there was the two furnaces that were runner-ups, and there was the blue ghost and this awesome green one, and of course the green one won because, I mean, it's green. It's just pretty awesome. I love the little faces all over it. It's what really makes this furnace. Now, it doesn't glow in the dark, but it lights up green, of course, okay? So we'll check that one out here in the dark as well. Now, that, of course, was brought to us by a $1.49 price and sponsor. So, very awesome job there. Happy to see that furnace. Let's go ahead and check out our gun skins. So, the TBone AK made it in this week, which is awesome. Nixon did a great job on it. I love this AK. You know, it doesn't glow. It's just a kind of awesome Day of the Dead Halloween-y looking skin. When you aim down the sights, you've got a cool little skull staring back at you, which is neat. And I think this updated version is really great. I love seeing it in game. I think he did a really good job. Next up, we've got the Scarecrow AK, which is another one of those awesome ones out there. And it's got bats on one side, as you can see, and then it's got the Scarecrow face with a little bit of blood right there. Go ahead and pull that out. You can see, oh, you're just slamming a bloody clip right in there. It's a little bit weird. And down the sides, you got this really funky looking, like, skull gear kind of face thing staring at you. It almost, I can't tell if it's an owl or a skull or what it is, a ghoul, a goblin. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. You got rest in peace written on there, which is pretty much what happens whenever an AK sneaks up on you anyways. This guy will run you $3.99 as one of the more expensive glowing skins this week and is brought to us by Little Ranger. Definitely a really awesome looking skin. And lastly, the Ghoul LR made it in. It has that awesome kind of venom tongue thing going on. It's the Boogieman LR 300. It'll cost you a $1.99, the typical gun price. It is not a glowing skin, but it's definitely really cool looking. And it's brought to us by Retrofit, who I believe did a really good job on the skin. Aiming down the sight, it's kind of boring, not a whole lot of anything going on right there, but you know, the artwork is on the side of it, so that's kind of what exists for it right there. So no further ado, let's go ahead and check out all the glow. So the box from hell, you can see it's got all sorts of awesome glowing sections to it, every side, the top, etc. We got the garage door here. Is that an airdrop? That's an airdrop. Of course, right here we've got this awesome little sign. And this, I love that you can see the pumpkins through, and then it has its own separate little candle on that side, which is neat. This furnace is amazing. I love it. One of my favorite skins. I had to pick and choose this week, but this is definitely one I grabbed. And then for glowing, we've got the Scarecrow AK. And the blood glows, which I think is really cool, and the bats glow on the other side, which is really neat as well. Aiming down the side so you don't really see a whole lot of the glow. One of the bats kind of clips around the corner, but you know, the main thing is when you're kind of aiming and looking at it right there. So that's going to do it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed checking out these skins, and if enjoyed the awesome Halloween stuff, we'll be back next Tuesday with what skins we think should be added into the game for November's first week, and tune in that Thursday to see which ones actually get accepted. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.